Hello students, how are you all? I'm sure you all are fine and taking good care of yourselves. So children, let's begin with our next chapter, which is understanding better. Assess. Approach. Students should have easy access to their teacher. To open a computer file, the system had crashed, so I could not access the site. Access. More than enough. Too much. Excess of anything creates problem. We should have things in adequate quantities but not in excess. Adapt. To suit, to adjust. You will be happy if you adapt yourself to your circumstances. Adopt. To take up. It is unethical to seek success by adopting unfair means. If each educated person adopts one educated child, the problem of illiteracy can be solved. Affect. To pretend. The guilty person affected ignorance of law. To produce an effect. Overwork may affect your health. Effect. Result. Impression. The tablet that I took for my headache had no effect. Altar. Place of worship. The pilgrims knelt at the altar and worshipped God. Alter. To change. If we alter our program without informing others, they may object to it. Already prepare. Dinner was already when the guests arrived. Already by this time. The turkey was already burned when the guest arrived. Aloud. Speaking out so that someone can hear you. Read this paragraph aloud. Allowed permission. His teacher allowed him to go home early. Born. Coming to life. I was born on 25th June. Born. Carried. He is suffering due to some water-bound diseases. Breathe. Noun. Here inhaled or exhaled. Take a long breath while exercising. Breathe. Verb. To inhale or exhale. If you don't breathe, you will die. Canvas. Coarse cloth. A piece of such cloth meant for painting. Canvas shoes are cheap but comfortable. Hussein made a painting on a huge canvas. Canvas. To request the people for vote. During the elections, all the candidates came to our colony to canvass for vote. Cast. To throw. The fishermen cast a net to catch fish. Caste. Social class in Hindu society. In cities, people often marry outside their caste. Course. Rough. We need coarse sandpaper to remove the paint. Course. Syllabus of some subject. I'll still have to revise the whole course. Compliment. Something that completes. A child cold drink compliments Chinese food. Compliment. Praise. To praise. The professor complimented a Bunty on his essay. Conscience. Sense of right or wrong. My conscience made me confess my guilt. Conscious. Aware that something is happening. We soon became conscious that our friends were not telling us the whole truth. Council. Assembly. A group of people that takes decision. The government has appointed a council to promote exports. Council. Advice. Soon I was convinced that my father had given me a wise counsel. Our council advised us to say nothing more. Defer. To postpone. The meeting had to be deferred because most of the members were absent. Differ. To disagree. Young people often differ with their parents on the choice of a career. Deny. To deny something is to say that it is not true. She denied that she had ever taken a loan from me. Refuse. We refuse to do something. All of his friends refused to help him. Desert. Noun. A sandy region. A region where nothing grows. Deserts are usually very hot during the day and very cold at night. Verb. To leave without permission. To stop supporting. Some soldiers who had deserted the army were later caught and punished. Dessert. The last course of the meal. Usually a sweet dish or a fruit course. Ice cream, fruit and puddings are popular desserts. Desirable. Something worth wishing for. Being conveniently located, this banquet hall is desirable venue for the wedding. Desirous. Having a desire. I am desirous for pursuing higher studies at Oxford. Eligible. Fit to be chosen. People below 18 are not eligible to vote. Eligible. Something that cannot be read. Many students suffer in the examination because their writing is illegible. Elicit, to draw or bring out. The teacher elicited the correct response from the students. Illicit, illegal, the criminal arrested for his illicit activities. Eminent, distinguished, an eminent educationist presided over the annual day celebration. Eminent, something that is expected to happen in the near future. A strike by the discontented workers looked imminent. Famous, widely known, Vikram Seth is a famous Indian novelist writing in English. Notorious, of evil reputation. Many notorious terrorists have been caught and punished recently. Farmer, pheasant. Indian farmers are usually dependent on rains for the cultivation of their land. Former, first in position. Uma and Rashmi are sisters. The former is the younger of two. Gamble, a game of chance usually played for money. Many people take the gambling in order to become rich quickly. Gamble, to skip about. It is a delight to see the deer gambolling in the field. Graceful, pleasing. We were fascinated by the graceful movements of the dancer. Gracious, kind and polite. It was gracious of the loser to congratulate the winner. Hail, frozen raindrops. The rain was accompanied with hailstorm. To praise Three Idiots was hailed as a masterpiece. To come from. What part of the country do you hail from? Historic, important. Man's landing on the moon was a historic moment for mankind. Historical, relating to history. We enjoyed our trip to the historical building of the capital. Hoard, to stone things. Businessmen often hoard goods to sell them later at a higher price. Hoard, a large group of people, large hordes of savage people invaded Rome and destroyed it. Honorary, holding an office without receiving a pay. Dr. Sood is an honorary doctor in the local hospital, but he looks after the patients well. Honorable, worthy of honors. The Honorable Prime Minister addressed the nation on this occasion. Industrial, relating to industry. Industrial waste is a major cause of pollution. Industrious, hardworking. Intelligence is not enough to show good result. It is equally important to be industrious. Judicial, pertaining to law, a judicial inquiry was ordered into the illegal sale of agricultural land. Judicious, wise. We should be very judicious in choosing our profession. Lesson, to deduce, a verb formed form less. You should lessen our expenditure if you want to save money. Lesson, work set for a people. The teacher asked Tom if she had learned her lesson. Moral, we must learn a lesson from other experience. Lightning, making light. Lighten is a verb formed from light. The new budget, instead of lightening the burden of the common man, has actually added to it. Lightning, electric flash in the cloud. Rain is often accompanied with thunder and lightning. Loan, something that is lent. We took a loan from the bank for buying a new can. Lone, solitary, the only one. Rush was the lone worker in the field. Lose, to misplace or to not win. I am not a good runner. I am sure to lose the race. Lose, adjective, not tight. Rarely used to release. The burglar's pants were loose. Marry. The princess refused to marry the man of her father's choice. Merry, happy and cheerful. We wished our friends a Merry Christmas. Medal. Atul was awarded a gold medal for getting full marks in mathematics in the board examination. Medal, to interfere. Sukhbir is notorious for meddling in the affair of his neighbors. Metal, gold is the precious metal. Metal, spirit, courage. This war is going to test the mettle of our soldiers. Memorable, worth remembering. Last evening, Hema Malini gave a memorable dance performance. Memorial, some statue or building that serves to preserve the memory of something. Memorable was built to the memory of the brave soldiers killed in war. Ore, mineral. Many states in India are rich in iron ore of a boat. I could not move the boat very fast with the oar as the fishermen do. Patrol, to walk up and down to guard something. During riots, the army want ordered to patrol the streets. Patrol, our car ran out of petrol and we had to tow it to the nearest petrol pump. Popular, liked by a lot of people. Please. Tom and Jerry is a popular cartoon show on television. Populous, full of people. Epidemics spread fast in populous area. Prophet, a person who speaks for God. Prophet are respected by the people across the globe. Profit, gain. I earned a huge profit in my business this year. Peace, sense of calm and absence of war. We all hope for peace throughout the world. Peace, part or segment of something. Hina lost a piece of her jewelry last Sunday. Purpose, to make a suggestion. Some teacher propose that teaching hours should be reduced. Purpose, object, aim. Clearly mention the purpose for which you need this loan. Respectable, worthy of respect. A person becomes respectable only by his noble conduct. Respectful, showing respect. We may not agree with our elders, but we must be respectful to them. Right, it needs great courage to stick to the night. The student sitting on my right is the head boy of the school. We should be prepared to fight for our rights. Right, ceremony. Among the Hindu, funeral rites are usually performed by one's eldest son. Right, I am trying to write dialogues for a movie. Stair, a flight of stairs led me to an elegantly furnished flat. Stair, to look very hard and for a long time. Continuous staring brings tears to one's eyes. Stationary, still motionless. For a long time, astronomers had believed the sun to the stationery. Stationery writing material. The school book shop sells stationery at reasonable rates. Vale, valley. From the top of the mountain, we could have a full view of the lonely vale below. Veil, a covering. The thief succeeded in running away under the veils of darkness. Yoke, a wooden frame which is put round to the neck of an animal so that it can pull a cart. The horse was put into the yoke. Yolk, the yellow part of an egg. Yolk is the rich source of protein. तो बच्चों ये कुछ वर्ड्स थे मीनिंग के साथ उन वर्ड्स के जिन्हें हम होमोफोन्स कहते हैं. होमोफोन्स आपके वर्ड्स अलग अलग होते हैं, इनकी स्पेलिंग भी अलग अलग होती है, लेकिन इनके साउंड्स जो होते हैं वो सिमिलर होते हैं. तो बच्चों आई होप आपको ये चैप्टर अच्छे से समझ में आ गया होगा. अब इसका रिवीजन और दी गई एक्सरसाइज की प्रैक्टिस आप खुद से करेंगे.